Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Tight end getting vertical. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching. Sweet cut there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back, it's Petty. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And it's no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Maryland Terrapins offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll take it to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Valentine. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unleashes one. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Petty. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Terrapins are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Punch it out of the air. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be about putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. To the air. It's Petty. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. At the 46.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play. They booted away on 4th down. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Here's a heat. Snares it outside. It's Valentine. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. On the move, it's Valentine. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Punt is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Terrapins decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A sky-high punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Back to pass, it's Petty. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the defense got him at the 27. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Petty. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Looking for a crease to the left. Oh, the sweet feet. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Valentine. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Try to march their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the point after is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. The RPO, it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Finds his man, it's Dixon. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the back. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Cooper. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gets the back moving, and they spike it to stop the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Handoff to the lone back. Makes his man miss. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
Illinois has it teed